Hey everyone, welcome to this video on Virtualization Framework in Macos. In this video, we'll set up VM with Ubuntu on M1 Mac. You might have already seen there are several videos available on virtualization of Windows, Linux or Ubuntu on Mac. But most of those videos are based on UTM and other VM apps. However, in this video, to configure VM, we are using a wrapper that is built in Virtualization Framework. It is vftools. It is a GitHub project, and you can find link in description of this video. Please make sure you go through it. And as a disclaimer, I want to mention I don't own this code, and this solely belongs to the owner of repository. Okay, so in this video, I'm not going to talk about which is better or what should be used. But what I have observed while working on this VM is definitely there is a difference in usage of memory compared to some other VM apps. One more significant difference is applications like Docker runs faster on this VM. And one heads up I want to give before we start is this Ubuntu does not contain GUI. We will have only terminal to work on. In case GUI is required for you, we can do that as well, which I will try to show you in some other video. If you are not fine with without GUI, then you can stop this video here. And for those who like to work on terminal, please watch entire video. It will be quite interesting to do this configuration. And you may think now that missing GUI would be making this setup to consume less memory, but I don't think so, because I have done a small memory comparison with one of the VM app. I will try to share the snapshot in the end of this video. However, I have not compared with all the VM apps available, so I will not make a point here. Anyways, if you have different views, please let me know your views in comments. This VM configuration is entirely based on CLI. So finally, once everything is done, we should be able to start Ubuntu with a single customized command like start my VM or whatever we set. For the next few seconds, we will have a quick look at links that were referred for this setup. So let's start. Hey once again, actually this is my first video on this channel. Hope this video makes sense for Mac users who want to try new things on their Mac. So here you see all the commands and links used in this video. All you can find in description of this. In a high level, we'll see what we are going to do. Firstly, we will use 3 curl commands to download all the images. So all images are of type cloud images and ARM64. So then we uncompress and extract. Then we clone vftools from GitHub and we'll do some SSH configuration. With that, our VM should be up and running. I have already done this setup couple of times on this Mac, so all commands are available in C shell history. I don't have to copy paste. We start with creation of new directory to keep this VM specific files separately. So once we delete this directory, VM gets removed from the system. First level directory I am going to create is with the name VM. I want to create one more directory inside this, naming it as a Ubuntu. I am executing the first curl command to download kernel file. This will be a quick download. The second curl command is to get initial RAM disk file. This will also be a quick one. Yeah, it got it. The last curl command is for Ubuntu cloud image. This will take 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, this is done as well. While downloading images, please make sure that you are downloading correct images based on your Mac. That is, for M1, all the images should be ARM64, and for Intel based Macs, images should be AMD64. Okay, here we are compressing kernel file, and then we'll extract the cloud image gz file. Yeah, here we see the file name inside that. It is cloud image ARM type 64, and then we will rename it to something smaller. Yeah, then what we have to do is we have to clone vftools from GitHub. Yeah, it's cloning. Yeah, it got downloaded. Now we'll see what is there in this downloaded directory, that is vftools. So doing ls command, here we have a vftool directory. We'll go inside it. Let's do cd vftool and then yeah, do ls command here again. Okay, here we have a make file and we'll execute this make file to build vftool. Yeah, it's completed, and then what we'll do is we'll execute vftools command. So vftool, this is the command. It is already available in initial history, but it's showing as in red color. Okay, okay, we will go back to Ubuntu folder because there is the vftool directory, and from here we will execute now with four arguments. One is kernel, another one is init file, and then it is image, and the last one is the memory that we are allocating for this VM. So the value here I have given is around 4 GB, and we have few more arguments that we can pass for this command. One of the argument is the number of the CPUs that we can allocate. We have not given any value for the CPUs. By default, it is allocating one CPU for this VM. So I'm opening one more terminal here, and I will execute screen command. And to the screen command, I am passing this value what it is showing here. That is dev/tty003. For you, it may show something differently. So I have executed it. Yeah, we got something here. Yeah, we got a prompt with initrd ram file system. Okay, till now it seems good. What we'll do is we'll go to the other terminal and see. Yeah, here you can see it, the VM started, and we'll go back to now to the screen terminal, and in a high level I will tell what we are going to do here. So firstly we'll disk the mount, and then we'll set up the root account, and we'll do some configuration for SSH, and then some configuration for network bridge to access network, and finally we'll unmount. Okay, I'm making a directory with name mnt, and then I will execute mount command. Okay, I will scroll once up. Okay, fine. I'm executing mount command for para virtualized disk. Yeah, okay, then changing the root to mount, then executing this touch command to create a cloud init disabled file. So this cloud init is a package that automates initialization of cloud instances, and it suppresses VM behavior. So my understanding is, as we are not on to the cloud, so we have to disable this. We need this cloud init disabled file. Yeah, that is done. Coming back to the this directory, create a root account. Yeah, with a username and password as root. Yeah, it got executed. And now what we are going to do is we are setting up we are doing some SSH configuration. This is required to access VM from Mac terminal through SSH. Here are the three commands. I'm executing first command. I have copied it and I'm pasting it in screen terminal. Yeah, it got executed. And second command I have copied in the same terminal. I have pasted it. And third command is, yeah, copied and pasted. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing some network configuration to access network from VM, and that is through DHCP file, dynamic host protocol file, and we have to set IP address. So let's find out IP address from Mac terminal. I'm executing this ipconfig bridge 100 command. So here I can see the inet IP address. So take that address IP address and increment it by 1 or whatever number you want. So I'm giving here it, let it be 4 or whatever it is, but I'm giving it as 2. So how I got to know this bridge 100 interface IP inet address has to be used is it's mentioned in this GitHub link. So here it is given to use bridge 100 interface, and the IP address what we can use. So it was slightly difficult for me to understand, but somehow it got worked after several trials. So I'm copying this command and I will execute this in screen terminal. So just make sure in which terminal you are executing this command. So this is vftool terminal. So all the commands will execute in screen terminal. So I have pasted it here. Yeah. So now I will copy this YML content. Yeah, it got copied. Then evof in executing the unknown command here. Yeah, it gives some error, but I don't think any issue here. We'll see if any issue comes later. I am stopping this process of vftools, and then what I will do here is I will execute resizing of the disk using dd command, and yeah, I'm passing the image name here. This name is what I have renamed previously. Here you can see, and also I will pass what is the value of the resizing, that is 250 100 I have given. I have executed this. It will take some time. Okay, not much time, it got executed. We'll go to finder and see how much disk space is allocated for this. It's saying 28 GB. Yes, already 3 GB was there, I guess. We'll go inside and see. Yeah, disk image size is enlarged here. Okay, fine. We can do this thing using disk utility as well, but I preferred using command line. And here I am executing once again this vftool command, but this time I am passing one extra argument here, that is slash vda dev slash vda. I have executed, and then again it is waiting for the connection. So we'll go back to screen to execute screen command once again. Yeah, here you see screen is terminated. That is because here we have done control C in vftool command. Okay, so I will execute screen command here once again. VM is starting. Let's see if any issue comes, as va unmount command has given error. Okay, I don't think so. Let's log in with root and password as root. Okay, till this point no issues. What I will do is I will execute resize file system command here. Oh, sorry, I did some wrong here. Okay, I will execute once again. Okay, resize 2fs and then dev slash vda. It's a normal basic command to resize file system. Yeah, it got executed. Okay, fine. Then I'm adding a user here. I'm just speeding up this user creation. Then I'm setting the permissions for this user. Yeah, I will restart this vftools once again. I think it's not required to restart here, but anyways I have done it. And I will start screen terminal once again. Logging here. Okay, fine. What I will do is I will check here if we have a network access or not by doing a curl command on google.com. Yeah, it got, so network is available, and I will update some packages here with this apt update command. It's all basic things, I think, on Ubuntu everyone does. And then I will go and so here it shows one package can be upgradable, that is focal security. I will just upgrade it. Yeah, this is done here. Now we'll do some basic commands. Okay, it's not showing here, so I will clear the screen and I will execute once again. Okay, now it's working. Yeah. Now our VM is almost done setup, and it is up and running. It is a proper VM. So hereafter we should not do this control C and terminate the process. We will do a kind of proper shutdown by using halt command. So I'm using halt-p here. Yeah, as you can see, it got shut down and our control came back to Mac terminal. So we'll conclude here by seeing two commands that are required to start the VM. So the first command is vftool in one of the terminal, and in open the another terminal, and there we will execute screen command here, and then VM starts. This is all for this video. All commands are there in description. I don't want to make this video any longer, but there is more appropriate way to access this VM, and that is through SSH from Mac terminal. I will show you how we do this in the next part of this video. Please make time to watch next video, because with that configuration that we do, it will make things easy for you in both starting and accessing VM. Please watch it. Finally, one disclaimer: I don't own this code that is shown here. It is all referred and taken help from the links that you have seen in the beginning of this video. Also, those links are there in description. Thank you for watching this video and giving your time. Hope it is useful for you, and see you in next video.